guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we talk about the lights. Maybe you are food or product photographer and you have problem to work with not enough the lights. What to do when it's cloudy day? Maybe you don't use professional lights and you don't know how to work when you don't have enough the lights. Today I will give you 5 tips how to work with low lights or not enough strong lights and achieve beautiful photos. Today I will work with artificial lights. You can say is artificial lights is enough strong. I have a Godox 150. How you probably know, this light is very good. I recommend many times here and it's very good lights. But what I want to do, I want only 20% the power the lights and show you 5 tips how to work with that lights when you don't have enough the lights on the photo. First tips is like when we use the artificial lights, doesn't matter. Natural lights, artificial lights, we have cloudy day, we don't have enough power from the lamp, the lights is not good. First things what you can do, move your product to the lights or lights to the product. If it's natural lights, you cannot. You can put, you use the windows, you put your product close to the windows. If I have artificial light, I put my lamp closer to the windows. This is first tip. What I will recommend. Put the close, don't scare, is not enough lights. This completely change how bright is your photo. Believe me, this one small things, move the product things what you photography closer to the sources your light. I switch off the lights when I recorded this video. You don't see too much, but you see how bright is the product. When I move the lights, you will see how this work. Here is the dark, this is closer, it's more bright. And now when I recorded this product, I want everything have sharp. The ISO I give like 600 maximum because I don't want have too much gravity on the photo. And another things, when we use that aperture and we use that ISO, shutter speed, we will must use lower shutter speed. If I use that lower the shutter speed, and I don't use tripod, I work from photography from hand, the photo will be blurred. Every move for the camera, you touching the camera, and camera is not stabilization, and straight away the photo will be blurred. I take the photo and show you how looks the photo. Like you see, the photo is blurred. But what you can do, one thing, use tripod. We change and now I do the same parameter, but I will use the tripod. I use the tripod to make this photo. I use the same parameter what was before. This is like ISO 400, aperture have 11 and 125 is shutter speed. And now I take the photo and you will see the photo is sharp. Like you see the photo is sharp, not blur. That's tip number 2 is use the tripod. Tip number 3 is understand your camera. It's mean use the good ISO, aperture and shutter speed. Now when I use tripod, I can really change the parameter in the camera and I will know all my setup is good and my photo will be sharp. You can change the shutter speed for lower number like 7, what automatically give you more bright in your camera. Another things, you can change the ISO, the same on little up, bigger ISO, give you more lights in your camera, what you don't must to use that low shutter speed. You can use bigger shutter speed. That is more easy for me to work if I know how to work with manual camera and use ISO, shutter speed and aperture good for the same for this shoot. Tip number 4, use the whiteboard and understand how to work with whiteboard or use the reflector. How work the whiteboard and how work the reflector. Work like when you put the whiteboard opposite to the sources your light, the lights bounce on the card and coming on your product. That's work the whiteboard, that's work the reflector. But reflector you can have different. You can have like white reflector, gold reflector, you can have silver or black. This black what give you make more shadows and block the lights. We don't use this when we want more, take more photo bright. This silver give you the bright the product, but the color on the lights is more cold. The white give you perfect white color on when you use, but the gold give you the same bright product, but the color on the product will be little gold, less cold but more warm. That's for this I will use the white, because I want white color, because my product is white. That's I want to use this white, and I show you how to use and put gold. We use, but for me the better is use the small, the whiteboard is the perfect. I put the whiteboard opposite to the sources of the lights, and straight away here is more bright. We can move little dots and we will have more bright here. Dots work with the reflector or whiteboard if you want, like that. You put here and you straight away both sides your product is bright. This was 4 tips how to work with not enough lights on the photo, but tip number 5 is don't forget about editing. Editing is the most important things on the end. Make photo more sharp, more colors, more bright, and talk about your style in photography, because when we editing we show how we see this photo, how we see the product what we photograph. That's the editing is the most important. Here, like you see, step by step I show you the photo before I move the lights to closer, before I use the tripod, after when I use the tripod, how change the photo, another when I use the whiteboard, how change the photo on the product, and last the photo is after editing. And exactly it was 5 tips how to work with low lights and how achieve beautiful photo. But if you are interested in how to work with the lights, how to understand better the lights, check this video.